So I'm going to build another HO scale model railroad. My first railroad I never got to complete because of health problems. So 10 years later I decided to give it another go. Hopefully this time I can complete at least half of it. I'm going to get one of those hollow core doors and build a small miniature scrapyard scene on that, and then maybe make a layout later with that being a little island peninsula off of it. But this build right here, what you see in front of you, is a scrap feeder apron for a shredder. You can't get this kit, you got to scratch build it if you want it. I've been scratch building for quite a long time, and this is my first attempt at a feeder apron and shredder. And this whole machine is probably a couple 100 feet long, so I got 3 pieces built already of it. This is the feeder apron. It's fed by a Caterpillar 350 MH material handler. Loads of scrap in here, goes up the conveyor all the way up to the top, sprayed off by the water here, and then fed directly into the shredder. The shredder isn't like depicting a real model, it's just imagination and a bunch of scratch built junk. But the normal person looking at this has no idea what they're looking at anyway. They're like, oh, it looks like a scrap shredder. It is a scrap shredder. This was built, first I built the feeder apron, that took a couple of months. And then I built this in, I think, 3 or 4 days. And this whole build started with my grandson's Caterpillar Bruder D9 bulldozer. This is the set of the tracks off of it. It's about the only thing that was left of it. But he saved me the tracks. He's a good kid. And I put him to use on this. And built this whole section right here. You get a... What do you think? No, you can't put your face on there. But that's the beginning of it.
To show them?
Yeah. And to feed the shredder, I built this last year from a, what is that? What is that brand? KDW. It's a Chinese made 1/87 scale material handler.
Same thing, but a little bit different.
Yep. And I hated the tracks. Hated the tracks, so I built my own carrier. This is based off a Pierce specific carrier. 8 wheels, hydraulics, the whole 9 yards. Spins 160 degrees, 50, whatever it is. 160 degrees all the way around. And that took about a month or 2 to build. Just the carrier itself. It's made out of styrene and heavy gauge plastic. Heavy grade styrene. But I hated this carrier. Couldn't stand the carrier. It's too toy-like, as you can see in this one. I got another plan for this one. I might rail mount it. Put it on rails.
Can I have it?
No, you can't have it. But this build took a little while. It's going to look really cool when it's feeding the shredder itself. But this thing is probably going to be probably about 5 feet long with all the conveyors and stuff coming off of it. Built another piece of the conveyor today to go under here. It'll go under here like so. Feed into another shredder. And scratch built, made out of styrene that I cut from signs from Lowe's in various pieces, glued, and used jigs to get the spacing right. But this is not, based off any real prototype. It's just imagineered. But it's going to look really wicked cool. I got the Walters kits, the Ferris shredder, the baler, and a little conveyor. So that'll be part of the scene also, with huge scrap piles and probably 2 of these machines working in it with rail lines with my Alcos running about. It's going to be really neat. So stay tuned. I'll give you an update every couple of months of how this sucker is going, and maybe I can show you if there's enough interest. I'll show you how I made it. I'll build another one. Because 2's better than 1 anyway. That's it. Say bye.
Bye. Can I show my face?
No. Bye.
Bye-bye.